7 minutes with 7SIGNAL. This is where we're going to unpack a little feature that's going to have a big impact. So here, as you can see, we're looking at a high density environment. This is a stadium that holds 25,000 people, indoor arena, and we've got eyes all over the place. We're just looking at the scoreboard, guys, just looking at the scoreboard. And the scoreboard has access points all over it in order to serve the lower bowl of the arena. And look at this here. So our gentleman was talking about how they're using 17 channels, and they're using as many channels as they can. He mentioned that you got to use 20 megahertz wide channels. That's exactly what we're seeing here, guys. You got to use as many channels as possible. 20 megahertz wide channels is the way to go. It's like you need as many lanes on the highway as you can get so that everybody can spread out, so that everybody can go fast. All right, and just like our Jan was talking about a moment ago, in this environment, they do not use 2.4. Okay, it would be pointless. That's only a 3-lane highway. Those 3 lanes, it's just basically going to be bumper to bumper traffic, henceforth, now and forevermore. You got to use 5 gigahertz only. The other thing that our Jan said that was really awesome is he talked about how you've got to limit your SSID count because you got to get a lot of that overhead traffic out of the air. All right, so what we see in this environment is that they're still working on it. When you see right here where I'm pointing my mouth, these different colored bars, it's the same access point broadcasting multiple SSIDs. All right, and so they are broadcasting, maybe 2 or 3 SSIDs, and they're working on trying to reduce that because they know that in order to improve the fan experience for the thousands of people that are in the arena, that they've got to release as much airtime as humanly possible. All right, so that's the first thing that I wanted to show you today. The second thing that I want to show you is, okay, great. We've got this awesome elaborate design. We've worked really hard at it. Is there a way for us to monitor the Wi-Fi experience from the fan's point of view? Now remember, these are people who are coming in. It's all bring your own device. So how on earth would we be able to do this? Well, in 7SIGNAL Sapphire, what I would do is I would go over to the data rates tab right here. Remember, the Sapphire Eye is also doing packet captures, and we're able to capture out of the air all of the MAC addresses of all of the devices that are connected to the access points. All right, so you can see this is just looking at the scoreboard. We've got a bunch of people connected. All of these MAC addresses represent clients that are connected in the arena trying to upload photos to Facebook and Instagram. Now, what I really like about this is that I get a really nice indication of the overall health and wellness of my clients and their Wi-Fi experience by looking at the data rates that they are connected at. All right, now let's zoom in a little bit here. So this is what I want to see. I want to see the majority of my clients connected at these nice high data rates. So you can see 173.3, that's a 2-stream device, right? That's probably somebody's iPhone or somebody's Android phone connected at 173.3. That's a really good. I think that's QAM 256. And that's the max that it can go. It's on an AC network, MCS7 here, MCS8 looking really good, 20 megahertz wide channel, short guard interval, and right here it in fact says SS2, indicating that this device is connected as using both streams. So what you want to do is you want to see this clustered up here, and what you want to avoid seeing is a lot of action happening down here. So as you can see, we do have some clients that are connecting at this 7.2 megabit per second data rate. Now, fortunately, it's just a few of them, and they're not spending all of their time at that data rate. I remember our Jan talking about a moment ago, it's like, look, you need to try to raise your minimum basic rate so that we don't have clients connecting at really slow data rates, because as we know in Wi-Fi, when you have clients doing that, they're kind of slowing down the works for everybody else who wants to go fast. By looking at this chart, I can actually see what is going on in my environment from a client behavior, client performance standpoint. I've got now the other thing that I wanted to show you, which is really neat, okay, is that we're going to go over here and let's go here. Now let's just say that I was interested in seeing, well, how do iPhones perform in my environment? Look over here on the left, guys. These are all of the, using OUI, we're able to identify all of the different makes of devices that are in the arena, that are in the stadium. And if I wanted to, I can just unselect everything here except for Apple devices. and then run my report again. And there you have it. So these MAC addresses represent all of the iPhones, and you can see how those iPhones are performing. And again, what I'm looking for are the majority of my devices connecting at nice data rates here and even in the middle, because if they're connecting at a 57.7 megabit per second data rate, then I know that in the arena, they're probably getting 10, 15, maybe even 20 megabits of throughput. So that's pretty awesome. It's just a great indication of health of the Wi-Fi experience in my arena. Well, there you have it, guys. That's what I want to share with you today. And, you know, just remember, you and me, we can't hear or see Wi-Fi, but 7Signal can.